Welcome to the Daily Threat, your source for the latest news and insights on cybersecurity. Today we'll be discussing 3 stories that have been making headlines in the cybersecurity world. Our first story is about a new malware that has been discovered, which has the ability to hack into business accounts. According to an article from The Verge, the malware is called ChatGPT, and it has been targeting businesses in multiple industries, including healthcare, finance, and retail. The way the malware works is by using a technique known as social engineering, where the attackers trick employees into giving them access to their accounts. In some cases, they may send phishing emails or make phone calls to employees, pretending to be someone they trust. Once the attackers have access to an employee's account, they can then use that access to move laterally through the organization's network and gain access to other systems and sensitive data. The risks posed by this malware are significant, as it can result in the loss of sensitive data, financial losses, and damage to a company's reputation. It's important for businesses to take steps to protect themselves from this type of attack. One of the most effective ways to do this is by educating employees on how to recognize and avoid phishing attempts and other types of social engineering attacks. Additionally, businesses should implement strong access controls, such as multi-factor authentication, to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive systems and data. Moving on to our second story, Google has announced a new password replacement system called Passkey. According to an article from Wired, the Passkey system works by using a combination of biometric authentication and cryptographic keys to provide a more secure way for users to log into their accounts. The Passkey system works by generating a unique cryptographic key for each user, which is then stored securely on their device. When the user wants to log into a website or app, the Passkey system generates a digital signature using the cryptographic key and their biometric data, such as a fingerprint or face scan. This signature is then sent to the website or app, which verifies it and allows the user to access their account. The Passkey system has the potential to greatly improve the security of online accounts, as it eliminates the need for users to remember complex passwords. Additionally, because the cryptographic keys are stored securely on the user's device, there is less risk of them being stolen or compromised. Our final story is about a new feature that has been added to Gmail, which aims to help users identify trusted senders. According to an article from The Verge, Gmail now supports a new standard called Brand Indicators for Message Identification, BIMI, which allows organizations to display a verified checkmark next to their email address. The BIMI standard works by allowing organizations to publish a cryptographic key that verifies that emails sent from their domain are authentic. When a user receives an email from a verified sender, the checkmark will appear next to the sender's email address, indicating that the email is legitimate. The BIMI standard has the potential to greatly reduce the risk of phishing attacks, as it makes it easier for users to identify legitimate emails from trusted senders. However, it's important to note that not all email providers support the BIMI standard yet, so it may take some time before it becomes widely adopted. In closing, the stories we've covered today highlight the ongoing need for businesses and individuals to be vigilant about cybersecurity threats. Whether it's through social engineering attacks, weak passwords, or phishing attempts, attackers are always looking for ways to exploit vulnerabilities and gain access to sensitive data. To stay up to date on the latest cybersecurity news and best practices, be sure to subscribe to The Daily Threat. And remember, The Daily Threat is brought to you by QIT Solutions.